everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. It's a Friday as I'm doing this Friday afternoon. The Parkles are busy enjoying themselves and all the attention in Nigeria, their first day in Nigeria. It's time to look at a serious story. We looked at a silly story before. The serious story is the fact that the British High Commissioner in Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, had to rush out a statement when this tour was announced, making it very clear that the British High Commission was not involved in Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria and that they are there in a private capacity at the invitation of the Nigerian Defence Headquarters. So nothing to do with us. This is not them on official business, nothing at all to do with the Foreign Office, the British government, anything like that. Rumour has it that this little statement, this scrambled statement, came as a result of Prince Harry being described as HRH in the first press announcement that came out revealing that this tour was going to happen, and took everyone by surprise, seemingly the government and the British royal family as well. Allegedly, according to rumours that are going around, Harry was asked to publicly state that he is not HRH. That title has been put in abeyance since they exited. That was part of the Sandringham Agreement with the late Queen. Harry allegedly, this is all rumour, refused to make this statement and clarify the issue. And so there was much toing and froing, and diplomats basically scrambled to Nigeria to make it clear to the Nigerians that this was a private visit. This was not an official royal tour, nothing to do with the government or the British royal family. And so that is allegedly what happened. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to look at the situation from the government's point of view, the British government's point of view, using the Apprentice Tarot. It's the Learning Tarot, Rider-Waite Tarot with keywords on it. Maybe the government's learning a thing or two about Harry and Meghan and the need to curtail them. We'll see. Celtic cross coming up. Is the government worried about what's going on? And ultimately, will the government do anything to clip their wings? Harry and Meghan, who have gone a bit rogue lately, showed up in Jamaica to the surprise of all, then making, cozying up to First Nations representatives in Canada and representing themselves as being on a royal tour in Nigeria when they very clearly are not. So, making difficulties all around, British government point of view, Foreign Office point of view. What's going on? Cards are jumping. So, let's remind you, Hierophant popped out there. One more shuffle. This is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It is, or my opinion, just speculation, just energy that I read, and of course, disclaimer in the box below. And the story I told you at the start of this reading, of course, just rumour, and I cannot vouch for the fact that it is true. We're just hearing stuff and connecting the dots, basically, back to this statement by Dr. Richard Montgomery, pretty much disowning the Parkles. So, that is the background. Celtic cross coming up, star in reverse. That's the Parkles, the fallen stars. As I say often with this card in these readings, currently these royal readings, the star has acquired its own rather toxic association in these readings. Normally, it's a beautiful card, hope, optimism, faith. It is of your spiritual path, but it's become, for me in these readings, about celebrity. And I need to pull out the next card down to Ten of Swords. There it is. There's our little story. That's Harry and Meghan's fallen star. Their quest for celebrity has landed them with a Ten of Swords. But it's potentially going to land other people with a Ten of Swords too, if steps aren't taken to rein them in, control them, because at the moment they seem to think they can do what they like and they can get away with it, and it's becoming increasingly problematic. So That's our underlying energy. The story from the government's point of view, the British government's point of view, they have lost control of Harry and Meghan. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, it is about tight hold. Okay, it's protecting your assets, absolutely. It's about keeping a grip on things, a firm grip on things. Fours are about stability. And this is material stuff, reputation, your assets, your worth, your value. It's in reverse. They feel that they have lost control of the situation. They have lost control of Harry and Meghan. What's the problem with this situation? It's a massive problem. Yeah, the world in reverse, chaos. Agents of chaos. The world is about success and completion and wholeness, as it says. Expert level, imagine that. We've got amateurs, rank amateurs that are out in public, on the world stage, rank amateurs, rabble-rousing, causing chaos, sowing seeds of dissent, making difficulties for the real royals and the real government and the real authorities and the real people doing the real work, basically out of their own dissatisfaction with their lot in life. There's an article in the Hill magazine which yet again it's repeating a theme that the magazine has been repeating quite often, that Harry and Meghan are agents of possibly other rogue states in the world. We won't name them directly, but destabilizing and causing chaos. Tarot couldn't be more clear, the universe through the tarot, about the danger that they pose to stability, to the world order. And I don't mean the world order in a tinfoil hat kind of a way at all. I just mean normal, the way things normally go. Who's normally got the power? Who normally represents what? In they come as just rogue. The motive for them doing what they do, as far as the government sees it, what inspires this? And it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is the emotional dysfunction, I think, is a good summing up of this card, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Upright, it's new love, positivity, it's healthy energy. Generous energy, caring energy. It's in reverse. They are out of control emotionally. And they do, both of them at this point, look quite mad. When I watch them, I feel so uncomfortable because I am an intuitive. I have to switch off the sound. I can't listen to either of them giving their speeches, even watching them perform, because it is all performative, makes me cringe, makes me uncomfortable. I feel as if I'm around crazy energy. And the Ace of Cups in reverse is excess of emotion, crazy energy. Whatever is inspiring it, whether it's certain substances, as Lady C, primarily it's her that seems to indicate that there might be substance issues going on. I'm just repeating rumors, I don't know for sure, but from an energy level, the Ace of Cups in reverse tells me that they are way out of control emotionally. They're emotionally damaged and dangerous as a result of it. So the goal for these Foreign Office types right now, what's the goal? They know that they are going to be dealing with conflict. People who, it says, fighting without scruples, hollow victory, animosity after a dispute. They know that this is going to cause trouble. Five of Swords. It's going to agitate. It's going to inspire people who feel that they don't have a voice, who feel that they aren't represented, who feel that Harry and Meghan might represent them. It's going to inspire those people to get quite agitated. It's going to be difficult to put the fires out when the fires start, as they seem to do when Harry and Meghan are around. The rabble rousing, again, it's a constant echoing refrain for me at the moment. It's the refrain that universe kind of insists on using, that's putting in my mind, basically. How does the Foreign Office government view their past behavior, Harry and Meghan? And we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Unhealthy enabling. Again, emotionally all over the place. The Queen of Cups is very emotional, and of course famously the Queen of Cups, we know who she is. It's Princess Diana, playing that card, exploiting that situation. And of course, if you exploit that situation, as Harry just has done at St. Paul's with the Spencer family showing up en masse to support him and hug him and you know, give him love and show how cold and cruel the Windsor family are yet again, or is. If you play that card, again, people who feel disenfranchised, people who think that Diana was some kind of a saint, people who believe in conspiracy theories and things like that are, of course, going to get stirred up, and it's going to cause trouble for the people who are trying to live their lives and be the royal family and be the government and be the everything else. So there it is. How do they see this visit going? Future energy, near future energy. What do they think is going to happen? 8 of Pentacles in reverse, grifters. Have to say that. 8 of Pentacles upright, hard work, mastery, being busy. It's earning your keep, the 8 of Pentacles upright, through hard labor, through doing stuff that you're good at, or you learn to be good at, and working very hard to do it. In reverse, it's about being lazy. It's about taking stuff that you really don't deserve because you haven't earned it, lacking skill, sloppy. So they see that they really are going to be ill-prepared. They're making stuff up on the fly, sort of making their silly speeches about dead mummy and all of that stuff, and flapping hands and trying to look important, but really not prepared, not briefed, not really knowing why they're there. The only reason that they're there, according to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, is to get easy money, grifting, easy money for doing not too much, showing up in inappropriate clothes and hanging around a bit and looking adoringly at husband while he flaps his hands and talks about dead mummy, Queen of Cups in reverse, and then going home with suitcase full of cash. So how do they view Harry and Meghan, these Foreign Office types? What do they think of them? 8 of Wands. Always out there promoting themselves, the 8 of Wands. Never stops. This communication, this briefing, this PR, this attention seeking, this, here we are again. You wake up in the morning and some poor soul has got to, you know, put this next to your at your breakfast table with the newspaper. Look, here, this is what they're doing today. It's like, oh no, here we go again. Just doesn't stop. It's relentless. 8 of Wands. What pressure are these government types under at the moment? 6 of Wands in reverse. This is the narcissism at play here, the attention seeking, the look at us, victory, adulation, all of that kind of a stuff. But it's arrogance. It's this arrogant winner, seeking praise and fame. 2 people who are out there purely for the attention and the money, but they're really out there just because they can't get enough fuel. They can't live without attention in the form of adoration, adulation, constant positive news about themselves that they need eternally. And how do you deal with 2 people like that who have access to very important people, who have tons of money, they're very well connected? How do you stop this constant attention seeking? So hopes and fears for these government types. 7 of Wands in reverse. They're worried that they really can't push back against this because it's the defense card, that they're on high ground when it's upright. That, okay, even though we're going to be under attack from Harry and Meghan and the flying monkeys and the sugars and the squad and the, as I say, the people who feel that they're represented by Harry and Meghan, the government types are worried that they are really helpless and defenseless against this assault, this barrage of news and this constant attention seeking. It literally never stops. So what are they going to do, if anything, to stop this? It clearly needs to be done. I can read this in two ways. If I read the keywords, I feel very despondent because it says meek and submissive, fierce direct confrontation, too lenient, soft approach doesn't work. That's the keywords. But bear in mind that this card represents Harry and Meghan, the strength card. It's their brand. In these readings, always Harry and Meghan, the strength card, because it is on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, Meghan and Harry, and it's in reverse. So there is a possibility in that card, the fact that that strength card is in reverse, that their brand is going to run out of steam and is going to be damaged. And the reason I say that is because of these underlying cards, the Star in reverse and the Ten of Swords, that they really could be on a hiding to nothing with the way that they are carrying on. And we have the Grifter card just before the strength card. So my money's on the brand itself destroying itself, and evil does destroy itself eventually. I'm not accusing them of being evil. Self-absorption does eventually destroy itself because you do eventually run out of things to consume and you end up consuming yourself. But there is a potential in this card, unfortunately, that they aren't going to push back against Harry and Meghan and just going to let them trample all over everyone. But as I say, there's two energies in there. There is that potential. But the fact is, with that strength card in reverse, that I think this unholy alliance, that's my opinion of Harry and Meghan, it is an unholy alliance. I think it's coming apart at the seams and it will continue to self-destruct. And that pretty much, even if there is no appetite among the higher-ups in the UK to deal with Harry and Meghan for whatever reason, they themselves will be the agents of their own destruction because of the Star in reverse and the Ten of Swords. And I was very pointedly told to fetch that card from the bottom of the tarot deck, which is here out of cameras, and have it on the table as I did this reading. So no need to despair just yet, even though these wheels are grinding very, very slowly at the moment. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.